of India or from
Delhi.
Delhi?
Delhi.
Okay. So you are working with that company, right?
Yeah, we are working from home.
Oh, how long you are doing this?
It's been 3+ years.
Okay, please send the RTR details. I will talk to you later.
Yeah,
Okay?
please share me your employee details so that I can send in the rate confirmation. And please send me your DL and visa copy as well.
Okay, we will discuss with that later. Okay.
And when I submit your profile, my manager will call you. Please answer his call, okay?
Okay, sure. Okay, then bye.
And he will schedule your interview within this week.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Well, we started with a call today without pro. Hello and welcome to Experiment Lab, the daily show with JK. I'm your host, JK. From Stop Now, we are quite excited on the turn of events every day. With Amar, I am doing this experiment and we are having real fun. So let's ask Amar. Amar, you just started the day earlier and talking to the recruiters. How is your day going on?
Okay, good morning. Yes, the day is going well. Already I have received some phone calls from the recruiter. Before I started the talk today, I received call from recruiter and hope we will get more calls from the recruiter also. Yes, I believe today we will get some good fun from the recruiter side.
Yes, we have been switching between the profiles, right? So now you are Peter and I have to call you Peter and also Amar. So you have been converted. Amar Peter is your name. Just a joke. And for Nate, again, let's try this. Okay, we just know that like all the recruiters ask for nowadays with LinkedIn as well, right?
Yeah, so that's true.
How much of LinkedIn offers a job for anyone who's looking for it, right? Let's see that one, because we already have a scheduled interview for Nate with all the effort we have put in and the submissions we had. So I also spoke to one of the recruiter. They wanted to confirm an interview for tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. And obviously our team will not be able to do it. Either me or Shiva has to do it. I always like bring in Shiva, right? I thought of today like not to do with Shiva's profile at all. But anyway, like we do have to talk about that. But let me say this one, right? So this has been scheduled. It's a technical discussion. That's what they mentioned. Probably it might be a screening or vendor interview. So we don't have to worry about much on this. And as you all know that so much of email keep coming in every day, and even from the LinkedIn job alerts keep coming in, right? So this is how like we see so much of opportunities are there. Let's explore one by one and see like if we apply to these jobs, what happens? Do they really call us? That's what I wanted to test it out. Okay, there are some interesting questions as well. So professional level, native, yes, because Nate is a US citizen, so we should. And also they are giving us to take some assessments. So do we really need to take that? Or maybe we can do that at some other time, because I don't want like to spend 15 minutes of our show in this. Again, this is again a screening process they have given for people to be shortlisted, but I'm skipping this for now. Let's see how we get response to it. And similarly, it's just been posted a day before, like not even a day, like 23 hours before. And it's a contract position, right? So we do have opportunity to message the recruiter and know about the recruiter, what they do, all those things. But let's not waste our time on those things. Let's randomly reply to them, apply on this, submit the application, and see like if they are uh, really going to reach out to us, right? So that's one thing. Okay, how many jobs do you think like we should be applying? Amar, if you are still listening.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So how many jobs do you think like we should apply to see like how quick we get response?
Okay, 10, at least 10, I think.
Okay. All right. Are you comfortable commuting? All right. Yes. For everything, yes. And even here, you can see like they are asking about your work authorization status and all those things. So it seems like it is not violating anything. So they have the right to ask all the information, it looks like. So let's go with that. And I'm just submitting applications and not taking. Okay, just a few more questions. Do you have license? No, I don't have any license. Experience of database, something like yes. Random answers. You can see like a whole lot of things comes up and we can start applying to it. So I don't want like to bore our audience with applying for it. So let's talk about the recruiting process. So now we have applied. So we will come.
Yeah, by this time, I am going to receive a call from Peter. Allow me to
Go,
receive it.
go for it.
Hello.
Yeah, hi Peter, this is Nishant again.
Oh,
Actually, I'm waiting for you to send me your employee details and your TLN visa.
okay. So you were asking me to send my DL copy or visa copy, right? Or both?
Right, right. Both. I
Both.
need DL and visa, both.
Why?
Actually, they are needed for submission. We have to fill out submission form. In
Mm-hmm.
that they need. And after that, my manager will call you for the list.
But I am not
If you are not
permitted.
comfortable with DL, you can send me your. If you are not comfortable with DL, you can send me your visa.
No, both I cannot share with others because I am not permitted. You know, I am a green card holder. So I am not permitted to share my any personal details with others. But after when I will be selected, that time I can share everything as you need. Is that okay to apply for this
Okay.
position?
Actually, uh, I have to talk to my manager about that. I
Yes,
don't
sure, you
really
can
give you
because
some
you are
because
doing.
for verification purpose, like you are a genuine candidate or not, we'll ask for
Oh,
this
that's
document.
for it. I am not a genuine candidate or not. Just for verifying that you are going to receive my DL copy or visa copy. You know, asking someone to provide their DL copy or visa copy, it's illegal. Do you know that?
Okay, if you are not comfortable, then I will let my manager. After when providing interview, will you provide?
Yeah, sure. When I will be selected, that's time I will provide everything as you needed.
Okay, I will ask my manager that thing. Okay.
Okay, sure, sure.
Meanwhile, you can send your employee details.
Yeah, I will do that.
So
But
that I
but
can
you
do the
can you
recruitment.
can ask your or tell your manager that we are doing illegal things, because asking someone to provide their visual copy or DL copy is really illegal. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
but we send you. So no problem. I will ask my manager about this.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Sure.
share
Sure.
me the employee.
Okay. Okay, Nishant. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you really went on with this time.
Right. So they are asking me to provide my DL copy or visa copy, but why I will provide or share with them those important documents, because it's not illegal issue that provide those personal details or documents with others. You know, what do you think, Jackie?
Yeah, absolutely, right. So that is what, even with all the other profiles, right? So it's not just one company doing this, right? Everybody is doing it. So how do we stop this, right? This has become a real problem. And even after getting selected, right? For Shiva, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is onboarded, and the managers are kind of asking for work authorization, visa, and all those things. That is also a discrimination and illegal, right? So they keep doing that as well. So I really don't know what to say on that. So people just take it for granted. I can ask and I can do whatever I want. There is no consequences, right? So that is something that we are uh, trying to address here. Uh, so let's move on to the next topic, right? So what exactly do you think like we can talk about? Um, One of the interviews that we played, right, for Nate, I think we can play that out. And
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sure. We can play that up
meanwhile,
for
if
our.
we are getting any calls, just pick the call. I'll stop this.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Hey there, hi Alpesh. Hey, good afternoon. All good. All good. Anyone else joining us? Yeah. January, we are busy. Sure, I'll listen. Where are you based out of? New York. What about the outskirts of New York? Yeah, outskirts. I mean, I've traveled a lot during my job, so I mean, I'm based in New York, but I travel a lot. Been to Austin, California, I mean, San Antonio. I've traveled a lot in my whole career, so but I'm based in out in New York. I'm just looking at your profile. I have worked on all possible domains. Yeah. I don't know about the spectral. That is, is have what is your financial domain experience? Won't say financial domain experience, but I have worked with insurance agencies. So, I mean, it won't be a direct financial domain, but I've worked with Anthem. It's in Richmond. So, the project was related to a finance insurance company, but it wasn't related to finance domain directly. You know, I'm just trying to figure it out. Some of the keywords going to use when you people and the products. That's sure. Sure. Okay, so let's look at let me give a brief introduction. So this is Nathaniel. I have 15 years of experience as a project manager as well as Scrum Master. My major domain was in project management as well as Scrum Master, ensuring teams about their quality deliverables, ensuring that customers are satisfied, handling projects end to end from resource allotment to budgeting, from transitioning from waterfall to agile. That would be my Scrum Master's zone. Most of the time, working on
Yeah, hold on, JK. I am going to receive another call. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Peter, this is Nishant again.
Okay.
Actually, I called your employer, but he's not answering. So, are you authorized for you?
Yeah, sure. I can confirm the rate.
So,
No issue.
okay, then I will send you the rate.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm sending you the $65 per hour on corporate.
Okay.
I will look at very easy. Okay. And Peter, I have talked to my manager about that. Can you please send me your DL? You can hide your confidential details, but only we need your, like you are a local candidate of Texas.
Actually, I am not interested because it's not. I am not also permitted to share those documents with others. Why you are wondering? Don't worry about that. After completing the interview, I will share everything if as needed. Okay? Don't worry about that.
Okay then, Peter.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
actually, he was saying you can hide your confidential details, only provide your location, your DL.
Okay, no issue. Okay.
Will it work?
No, not now.
Okay, then I am sending you rate confirmation. Please confirm the rate.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Thank you, Nishant.
My turn. Let me pick for.
Okay, sure.
Hello,
Yes.
is this Nick Milton?
Yeah.
Hey Nick, this is Mahend from V Beyond. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, doing well. Thanks for asking. So I just got your reply regarding the position project manager.
All right.
Hello.
Yes. Tell me.
Yeah. So position is 100% remote. With the implementation partner Birlasoft and the client is Conduit. So is that okay?
And client, did
And
you send?
Conduit.
All right.
CONDUENT. Okay. It is a contract. So is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you are US citizen, right?
That's right.
Okay, so may I know what kind of rate you are looking? Hourly rate?
What is the best you have?
Best we do have on W2 50 on W2. On top to top we do have 57.
All right. Send me that. I'll look into it. And if you need anything, and where are you from?
I'm from India and the client located in Dallas, Texas and Jersey City, New Jersey and Mooresville, North Carolina.
Okay. How are you related to this company?
Actually, I'm a recruiter.
Oh, you are a recruiter.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing work for them?
Approximately 6 months.
Okay. So you are a fresher. Been trained to.
Yeah.
So good. So what do they like pay you, right? When you place candidates like me, or they just pay you salary respective?
Actually, I'm on salary basis, monthly salary basis.
May I know, like, if you are willing to share, how much do they pay you?
Actually, I just joined. I am as a new candidate, so they are paying stocks $2 or $3 per day.
$2 or $3?
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. $20 per day.
$20 per day. You work for 8
Yeah.
hours. You are working from home or working from office?
Working from home.
Okay, so that way, like you don't have to have any expense. So that works for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very low, right? You can come and work for us. We can pay you more.
Yeah, but
So what do you do, like
you,
in in that? Like, what is your role? What is your job? You just get candidates from
actually,
online.
a technical recruiter. I just joined 6 months ago. Beyond corporation.
Hmm. So what's your name? You
So
said
I'm
like
currently called
you said like
Mahendra Rao.
okay. I don't see your
Please
email.
slightly.
What was your company name? You said
We Beyond.
Be Beyond. Okay.
Yeah.
And how many people work in your company? Okay, Mahendra. Right.
Yeah, about 1,000.
Hmm. All right, then send me the details. And okay,
Okay. So sending a rate confirmation.
yeah,
On W2 will be okay for you, right?
yes, that works.
Okay. And one more thing, there will be 2 rounds of interview. First one with implementation partner building cost, and second one with client conduit. Both will be 30-minute video interview. So is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. And there are little experience required on PCI, payment card industry.
Hmm.
So I have experience on this.
Yeah, I do have. And where are you?
Okay.
You said like right now in India, right? So where are you in India?
Yeah. India in Uttar Pradesh.
You're in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, but you
Yeah.
your LinkedIn profile says that like you are in New Jersey. Oh,
Yeah. Actually, our client located in New Jersey.
oh, okay. Be Beyond Corporation is located in New Jersey.
Okay. Could you please share me request on LinkedIn?
Sure, I will.
Okay. So I'm sending a rate confirmation. Please confirm me back, and please mention your educational details in your resume. Will be okay for you?
Sure, I'll do that.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Take care.
I'm sending please account.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
This is the email that he has sent. He has been very honest, right? So this was
Yes. And he's not interested to work with you, although you are offering him good.
I don't know, we should
You
talk
would
more to him, right? So we can probably poach him, right? So can you believe they are paying $2?
$2
Just $2. That's
per
what he,
hour.
yes, per hour, $2. Like that is like if you work 10 hours, then $20 per day. So that's what he said, like $20. And
Yes.
hardly if they work for 20 days in a month, it will be like $400.
And maybe they will get some commission when someone
Yeah, that's
hire.
right.
Yeah.
So that is the deal.
Yes. Yeah.
That is exactly the deal. What we are trying to expose here is only if you place the candidate and the candidate works in that job, you get the commission, right? We know that, right? For the LTI recruiter also. It's not the small corporation company which is doing that, right? Even big companies, TCS, Infosys, all those things, they do the same thing.
Right.
So it's like when you get bonus or commission based on your approach towards candidates and getting them placed. If you if you poach good candidates and they get placed, you get $2,000, right?
Right.
And that becomes a big money for them.
That's true. That's true.
And lot of freshers, right? They are ready to do this, and as a recruiter, they will join and just attend calls, talk to people, and do the submission, collect the information from them and submit it, and just move on.
Yeah, and that process really like a lottery, right? If they somewhere plus their company, then they will get this money, big money.
Can you repeat that? I missed the part that you are saying.
Yeah, I told you that this system really like as a lottery system.
Yes, yeah. So it's like a gambling, right? It's like betting on it, and it's it's not like they are buying lottery, but again, it's like out of 100 people, you it's like a permutation combination, right? Probability, right? Mathematics, logic, they apply. If they try with 100 candidates, at least 4 5 will respond, and in that, like one might click. And if they do this like for 100 days, right, 3 months or 6 months, they will definitely be able to cover what they will earn in a normal job. That's a fun again, right? So we covered almost 2 calls today. And that was good to begin with. And I was going to talk about like and start the interview that a teammate gave for Nate. And you can see that like the audio was improved, the quality was good, and we edited that. And I was going to say that. But then in the interview itself, right, he was not prepared. It clearly shows he was going through the location of where we set it up, like for Nate, and where he worked and all those things. And interestingly, like some fun facts in that, it was like I just forgot to mention that what exactly was supposed to be played in that. And let me continue to play that for the next few minutes, and then we'll wrap up.
To agile, then ensuring teams are following all the Scrum practices, ensuring the Scrum framework is allotment. You would be interested in prioritizing stuff. You would be interested in what's on track, what's not on track from product point of view. Scrum Master would be more from team's perspective. He would be interested if team is being overcommitted or undercommitted, if team is being pressurized or not pressurized, they are on track or not on track. So from team's perspective, he'll be thinking in. But if both of, I mean, these two are clashing roles, right? Because they often argue on things, and if one person is following both the things, then it's a bit hard. I would say it's impossible because I'm in doing it. It's just a mental game that you have to play in. But it's a bit hard if both of the roles are played by the same person.
Let's take a kind of a hypothetical scenario. Right?
Mhm.
Actually, I can make it this as one of the project of the right? Where there is a brand new application. There is a manually the data is coming over the email. Person sanitizes the data, puts the XMS into the database, and then the QA validates the process. The outcome matches with the XMS whatever there is to it, right? There is a project to control that. It has right? Cutting edge tools. You can ask data, what are the things which will be off the business?
So my first focus would be on gathering up the requirements, as in what exactly the requirement is from technical as well as project point of view. I mean, from end client point of view, so that we are still clear on the requirements as to what is the exact acceptance criteria I would say that people want. Now, next thing would be to discuss on the high-level estimate with the team members and discussing with them just the high-level time. And we usually use shirt sizes for that, so that we can have a high-level estimate as to what we are seeing. Is it complicated? Is it less complicated? Things like that. We'll talk about things like complications, dependencies, risks, what we require from technical point of view. Do we need to have different technology that we can work on to make it more efficient or make it more better? So things like that needs to be discussed in that. Then after that, we prioritize stuff, we segregate stuff into phases so that it can be allotted into whatever we're following, say for agile, into PI or into sprint. And then we go on and distribute it to our teams to implement it. Meanwhile, tracking things if we are on time or not, because we at the start, before giving it to the team members, we do have high level estimate where we can tap into the release dates. So we usually control everything with release versions. So tracking on the releases to see if they are on track or not is the thing that we have to do on continuous basis. Then since my role is end to end, so ensuring that releases are being made properly, nothing is breaking, ensuring that things are all right from end customer point of view to see that. So things like main things that has to be considered. One of them are from release point of view, when are you releasing stuff and where are you releasing stuff. So if there's an important client where release is happening, then we need to manage and see what traffic we have at what time, at what phase of time. So usually we prefer off time so that we can have usually the support team to have 1 or 2 days so that they can get in more inputs if there's anything that's breaking or not. So end-to-end things.
So, what?
So it looks like he got stunned by his answer. So, and the minute like he started asking question, he switches the screen. So fun with Nate again. So that's all we have for today, and let's wrap for today's show. And we will continue to explore more and also poach that candidate, right, for our projects. That is
Sure.
something like I wanted to mention and end our show.
Yeah.
All right, bye for now.
Bye.